Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shenmue 3. And if you can believe it, we're actually going to focus on story today. That's right. We have a course set out for us clearly. We're heading this way. We have not been this way before. This is apparently the place where the thugs hang out who we're trying to stop. Just looking for any grass or anything to grab here. Any plants. I don't see anything. So...
It won't be worth anything if I don't eat.
Oh, shut up. So... yeah, last time we played, we grabbed so many friggin' herbs. We did so much optional content. Today, we finally get to focus in on story development. I have no idea what's going to happen. What I do know is that I want this right here. Grab it. Yoink. Crow Dipper. So, FYI, for those watching on YouTube, today's the day after Christmas here. And so, I guarantee you we're going to have lots of questions and stuff about Christmas. Just to forewarn anyone who's watching this on YouTube, maybe not around Christmas, you're wondering, why is everyone asking about Christmas? That's going to be why, okay? So it looks like there's a temple on the water. That's interesting. Temple on the water. Scenario Road. Scenario Road. The road of destiny.
What's this? A pair of red snakes.
A red snake's
Could
boat.
they have brought Mr. Yuan here? I should go talk to someone at that shrine.
Or you could just rob the boat, steal all their shit, piss them off. That's what I would do. Just take all their shit. Who cares? Fucking red snakes. You beat the shit out of all of them already.
Something.
No, you don't. Ignore your hunger. This is real survival where you ignore petty desires of your body. Oh no, a tiny bit of hunger. That's how you freaking... It's called discipline, Rio. Discipline. You don't just constantly scarf food down every 2 seconds, okay? And when you do, you eat disgusting, moldy black garlic that the game thinks is a delicacy. In reality, it's moldy as shit and bad for you, but that's okay. That's what the game thinks, so. If you guys remember, last time we played, I made an exorbitant amount of money trading in sets of herbs to the drugstore. So I have a ton of money now for normal things. Sadly, the collectibles in the game still cost a ridiculous amount of money. So, like, if I wanted to change my shirt, I'd probably empty out my entire, money and have to start from scratch again, so. Vincent says, we have lots and lots of leftover food from Christmas. Yes. So, for Christmas dinner, I guess I could talk about this now since we're talking about, food. For Christmas dinner, my wife and I had a smoked ham from a barbecue place that my parents ordered for us that was amazing. It tasted absolutely insanely good. Although Kat, I found out, doesn't really like smoked food that much. I was like, oh, are you kidding me? So she only had a little bit of the ham. But we had sides. We had cornbread dressing, also known as cornbread stuffing. And we had 4 cheese mac and cheese. And all those sides were good. We also had some pineapple we baked on the ham. So that was quite good too. And there's ridiculous amounts of leftovers. So much so that there's no way we could eat it in a week. So I'm going to eat the ham as much as I can, maybe another 1 or 2 times this week. And there's just no way we could finish it. The sides, there was a lot left over too, so we're having that leftovers for the week as well. Alvin Aponte tipped me $6. It's the top contribution of the day. He says, welcome back, Phil. Hope you rested. Say hello to Jasper and Kat. I shall. I shall let them know that everyone says, what's up? Jasper was actually in here earlier during the pre-stream. He was dead set on getting into my closet. Now, I didn't want him to get in the closet today because Kat is going to be home at least for the first half of the day. And I wanted to be sure that, she has time with Jasper during the day. She gets him during the day. I get him at night, basically. So, I didn't want him to go in the closet because if he did, he'd be in there for hours probably. I know how he is. So, I kept preventing him from going in the closet. He didn't like that too much. And then he ran out of here. Right before I was actually going to start talking on the pre-stream, he ran out of the office. Which is par for the course. That's pretty much what he does all the time. He'll play around here for a little bit, but as soon as he gets the feeling it's time for me to start talking with all of you, and he's not the center of attention, he gets bored and he wants out of here. And that's exactly what happened. So he says, oh, I can't go in that closet, and you're not just going to play with me constantly. I guess I'm out of here. CM Fool also tipped me $1. He said, play the quiet man. All right, thank you, CM Fool. It's over a year, and CM Fool is still trying to convince me to play this game that no one wants to see me play, and that was actually ranked one of the worst games ever made when it came out last year. Excuse me. Wow, that was like a musical burp. How about that one? That was a good one. Music Record says, I can't believe the 2010s are almost over. Feels like just yesterday it was 2010. Yeah, you know, it's interesting for me because when I first started on YouTube, it was 2008, 2009. And then it was just a whirlwind. Like, basically, I lost my job in late 2010. And I started doing YouTube full time. And time just, like, flew by for me because it was so weird doing that for a living. And, you know, it's just my life changed completely from the way it had used to be. And then next thing you know, years and years have passed. Like, holy shit. Like, seriously, I feel like the whole 2010 up to maybe like 2015 is like a blur. You know, like just whoop, pass by in a snap of your fingers. Now I would say things are better. Like I said, I have a happy home life with my wife and my cat. So now I tend to enjoy things a little bit more. Slow things down a little bit. It's not as crazy and hectic as it used to be. So definitely now I think things are a little bit on the better side. But man, for a while there, things were crazy in my life. So I passed by the temple they wanted me to go only because I'm looking around. There's a ginormous temple here. This is pretty wild. What the hell's up here? There's so much stuff. Snake Eater just did an 80-bit cheers. Does Kev have any hobby she engages in while she's home and you're streaming all day? I'm sure. Like, she likes to watch certain videos on YouTube, gameplay videos, but she also has a few YouTubers who she likes. Of course, I would never mention them because then people would probably harass the fuck out of them. I'm not stupid. She actually likes mobile games on her phone. She plays a few of them. She got this one game where it's about, like, redesigning a house. I guess you do puzzles in between and stuff like that. She plays Mario Kart Tour.
Looks like I can't get through here.
And she's got this fashion game she likes to play as well. Of course, you know, she maintains the house. She likes doing things around the house, like designing, you know, or not designing, but looking up new meals that she can make us and stuff like that. Of course, playing with Jasper as well. So, you know, lots of stuff. What the hell is this? Nothing is blocked. And also over there, I can't go into that temple. It's blocked. Huh. Vote Democrat asks, what's the most money I ever made on a single video? Holy shit. On YouTube? See, I don't know, because we're talking way back in the day, like back when videos were insano profitable. I could upload a video and it would end up getting within a few days like 50 to 100,000 views. And those views would translate into insane money around the holidays. Like I'm not kidding, thousands of dollars on a single video. That's how crazy it was back then. You know, we're talking 10 years ago. So, yeah, I couldn't tell you 100%, but I would guess definitely thousands and thousands of dollars. And then the other thing is, there's residuals. Like, yeah, there's the initial views you get on a video for that first week, and then they trail off dramatically. But if it's for a very popular gameplay through, and that video ended up like doubling or tripling in views over time, that all adds up, and there's no way for me to even see that. There used to be a way to just look at that stuff, and it really doesn't exist anymore. You know, YouTube analytics are horse shit. They really don't work at all. YouTube always pretends, oh, we got analytics for you. They're never correct. I don't think there's been a single time that YouTube analytics said something and then I actually got paid the right amount. Doodly Dread asks, when will I play Knights of the Old Republic or Morrowind? Soon. I would say at least one of those possibly in January. Alright? At least one of those, more than likely I'll be playing in January. Okay? Yes, Mark Murphy, I was able to get Kat a Christmas present. He's like, I know money's is tight. Did you at least get something? I did. However, again, to prevent myself from online harassment, I'm seriously not going to talk at all about that. You know? You know, every single time that I mention spending a single dollar on anything, people go absolutely apeshit and freak out and harass us. So I'm not going to play that game, and I'm not going to talk about that, okay? I hope you understand that it's in our best interest to not talk about that stuff. And by the way, no, it was not anything exorbitant or expensive that she got. Just like she didn't get me anything exorbitant or expensive for Christmas. Look at that. There's a little pond with ducks or something around it, right? Are those ducks? I think so. Ducks. Oh, that's cool. Duck pond. There haven't been any ducks in the game up to now. Tomahawk MCX just sent me $10. Says, I hope you had a good Christmas. What are your plans for New Year's? In reality, we don't have plans for New Year's yet because we were just so busy with Christmas that we didn't even have a chance to talk about it. The good news is we switched the schedule around for next week. So we actually will have... well, I'm going to be off from streaming on the 30th, which is Monday. But Christmas Eve, oh my God, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, Kat will actually be off from work. So even though I'll be working, we'll still be able to celebrate New Year's together that night when it happens live, which is really nice. Because, you know, otherwise, let's say, for example, that day was our day off from me streaming, and we had to run around doing errands and everything that day. That would be just crazy and too hectic. We did that on Christmas Eve. We hated it. We really, even though it was fun having our day off, which it always is, it was way too crazy being out on Christmas Eve. That was a bad choice. It was really a bad choice. Okay. Look at that pond. Oh my God, there's so much to walk around and explore, seriously. What is this tree now? This tree looks like it's here for a reason, like there's gonna be a cutscene here or something, right? Seriously, it like stands out. I wonder if there'll be stuff over here.
I won't be worth anything if I don't eat.
Well then, be worth nothing. Philly Bug, I changed the rumors. True that Cat bought you a Cybertruck for Christmas. We deserve to know. Yes. How did you know? Well, that's our 7th vehicle also, because remember, apparently we had like 4 or 5 cars here at one point, according to what people say, because they're idiots. So, you know, that's about our 7th vehicle. We have the world's biggest garage here, apparently, to keep all these vehicles in. Okay. La 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 la. So many things to grab. Yoink. Better to grab these now before we get wrapped up in the story, because once we get wrapped up in the story, it's probably going to be a bunch of stuff happening back to back, because we haven't had anything really happen in the story in quite a long time. Mark Murphy, no, the reason that I have the schedule the way that it is so I can spend optimal time with my family, even though it's not even a lot of time. So, for example, right now I'm streaming, but because of the way I have the stream set up, I'll be able to spend some time with my wife before she goes to work. Otherwise, if I change the schedule, chances are I would barely even see my wife because of our you know, the way that our work schedules are. So right now, the schedule is optimal. It's set up purposely for a reason. See, Mark Murphy asked, well, couldn't you ever change up your schedule to do like a mini marathon one day and change this and change that? I mean, yeah, I do mini marathons. I just did one for Christmas, right? And you want to know the truth? I barely saw Kat at all that day because I was in the office almost all day. And by the time she got home, it was super duper late and we're both tired and going to sleep, you know? Try to adjust stuff so that at least we can have some time together and have some meaningful interaction in the little time that we get. You know what I mean? Why do I call my wife my family? Because she is my family. You realize that, right? When you're married, that's your family. Like, why are you asking a really stupid question? Do you not understand what a family is? Good Lord. There's different kinds of family. There's core family, which would be considered the people you live immediately with. That's called immediate family. People who you're living with and or your immediate, like, parents. But then you've got extended family who could be considered as your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, you know, your relatives who you only see around the holidays is more of your extended family. But people who you're with every day is your direct, immediate family. Your family is your blood relatives. Wrong. That's completely incorrect. That's completely and utterly 100% incorrect. The term family does not mean your blood relatives at all.
I won't be worth anything if I don't eat.
Look at the size of this one. One of those giant bellflowers. Okay. When I say family implies more than one person, my family is my wife and my cat. Because Jasper basically is kind of our son when you really think about it. Is he a human? No. But is he definitely a part of our family? Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. So there you go. Just like if we just had a dog, the dog would be a part of our family. If you don't feel that, then I don't know. You're not thinking about it right, in my opinion. You're supposed to treat your pets like your family. The hate tip me $1 so can we pay you to see the movie Cats with your family just so you can suffer this week? Dude, what is it with that movie? Everyone is like completely destroying it. Now, admittedly, when my wife and I saw the trailer for that, much earlier in 2019, we were horrified. We saw this trailer and we were like, what the fuck? Like, this exists? This is real? This isn't a joke? This is like something that's actually they're intending people to go watch. Now, here's the thing. Cats was a very popular musical, Broadway musical, in the 1980s, and I believe the early 90s. Don't quote me on that, but I remember seeing the ad for Cats on TV all the time. Tony Award winning. You gotta go see it before it goes off Broadway. It's the best musical ever. It will change your life. Blah, 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 right? And I knew that it was just people dressed up like cats. I didn't know what the hell the plot was. I just knew it was people dressed up like cats. I was like, whatever. Nothing that I'm interested in or anything. But so apparently this it definitely had a place. It's not like this idea of this people dressed up as like anthropomorphic cats never existed and was never popular. It was, but to me it kind of blows my mind. They made a movie with 3D 3D rendering blending in humans with cats, and it looks so fucking weird. It just does. It just looks so bizarre. And they thought it was gonna be popular. It's like, what are you, out of your mind? What the hell? Some people just have some weird ideas. And other people just don't know how to do a test audience properly. It's like, just ask a few random people if they think this is a good idea. Oh my goodness. Snake Eater Cheer says, you don't have a true family until you're in a gang. Well, there you go. Some people say that too. I believe your core family or your immediate family are the people who you live with. Right? That's your core immediate family who you see every day. Those are the people who are closest to you, who you share everything with. And I believe your extended family are the people who you don't immediately live with, and but you still kind of share stuff with. So, I don't know. That's my belief anyway, from my own personal experience. Where the hell are we? What is... Dude, there's so many plants. This is out of control. How big is this game? How big is this game? See, the thing is, also, like, who the hell was going to go see Cats when you had both a family movie with that spy movie that came out, that was 3D spy movie, and you also had Star Wars that all came out at the same time? Like, why would anyone have gone to see Cats? Like, Cats is the movie you go to see if there's nothing else to see at all, but you really want to take the kids out to see a movie around Christmas, then you go see Cats. So I don't understand why they thought that was going to be popular. Like,
before I fall over.
anyone with common sense would have looked at it and said, that is fucking weird. And absolutely not. I'm zero interest in this. So I don't know. Again, anyone, if the filmmakers had just asked around, they probably would have known that. But I guess they didn't ask. So anyway, I think we just went in a circle. Yeah, we did. So all we did is we went around that pond with the ducks. We collected all the plants. Okay. PW Dubs. Just did a $1 tip. He says, Mr. Bernal, I tried bringing new viewers on other streams. The results were that I got banned from 6 streams. I was able to bring in 1 follower. Well, there you go, PW Dubs. I certainly never asked for you to do that. And you're probably going to find that if you just randomly and openly advertise on other people's streams, that's probably the welcome you're going to get. Because that's kind of obnoxious. Certainly, I don't allow people to just come on my stream and advertise another streamer. So I'm not surprised that you got banned from other streams. I'm not sure that anyone ever asked you to do that, did they? But, hey, it is what it is. Thank you for the $1 tip. Happy holidays. I hope you had a good Christmas. So now we're heading back the way we came. Yup. What are all these buildings? What is this here? We've got a dim sum shop, huh? Of course you know what this means, right? You guys know. There's a Chubu in here. There's got to be Chubu in here. Oh my god. There's going to be more hidden Chubu. I thought we were done. I thought we had actually checked out, like, all of the areas of every part of the game. And we gotten all the Chubus, but no, we're in a new place. There's got to be another Chubu in here. Oh my god. For the love of God. Good game, Goblin. Tip me $1. Says if you had the power to fly, you can only do it while wearing no pants and underwear. Would you still use it? Considering that it would probably cause the nether regions to freeze and snap off, probably not. I'd probably avoid doing it whenever possible. So there you go. Also, we got to think about that. Like, what would cause you to fly if you had no pants on? Maybe like insane amount of gas shooting out of your ass. So maybe you have like a rocket-powered butt because you fart like rocket farts. I don't know if I would want to do that. It's probably a bad idea. What do we have here? A saucer set and a crock set vending machine. Does anyone know if there actually is? Oh, by the way, what's going on, Derek? How you doing, dude? He says he's Chinese. He loves dim sum. That's cool. Does anyone actually know if there is a Chubu in here? If so, no one knows, could someone, if someone could actually look it up, I'd appreciate it. Because I don't want to look around here looking for a Chubu that doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't seem apparent, but then again, the Chubus are never apparent. There should be one? Oh my god. PW Dubs with another $1 says, will Jasper ever get to meet Sammy? For those who don't know, Sammy is one of my parents' cats. Doubtful. I don't ever foresee us going back to the East Coast anytime soon with Jasper in tow. You know, if we were to go to the East Coast, we'd probably either get a house sitter to come check on Jasper or, you know, have Jasper set up with room and board somewhere so that he'd be alright. I don't think we would fly across the country with him. So... well, I don't see anything. But, you know, I'm assuming there is a Chubu here somewhere. It could be anywhere. This place is big. It could be in a freaking chandelier. It could be, you know, it could be behind the counter. Rob just gave me $5. He says, you know, I don't really see any of my relatives. My friends are really my family. And you know what? That's perfectly fine in my opinion. I'm serious. The people who you spend time with the most, enjoy spending your life with the most, and you basically cherish the most, that's your family, man. You know? That's what I believe. Because not everyone is... I'll be honest. Not everyone has a good family life with their blood relatives. Not everyone is lucky enough to even have a family or a big family. Or, you know what I mean? Like, when I was young and I was a kid... I was lucky enough to have a family that got together every Christmas and did all kinds of holiday-related stuff, and it was very, very fun. I haven't done that since the early 2000s, and I never will again, you know? Like, I'll never have that experience of getting together with a big family who all just, you know, have fun together on a holiday. That doesn't mean I don't have a family. That just means I don't have the same family as other people. But everyone, you know, should be able to consider whoever they think is the closest people to them or the people who they care of the most, their family. So there you go. Mr. Papa Vera cheered, and he said, this will be the premise of the Rocketeer reboot. He will use his farts as fuel to power his rocket engine strapped to his back and will create an awful smell. Yes. I don't know if they would call him the Rocketeer, though. Call him the Sphincter or something. The Terrible Sphincter. Wasn't there a movie? Wasn't it called, like, Mystery Men? And there was a guy who had powered farts? That was his ability. It was farts, right? I think so. I'm not seeing a Chubu anywhere. I'm not seeing a Chubu anywhere in here. It was Pee-wee. It was played by Pee-wee Herman. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Paul Rubens was in that movie. Fart Man Howard Stern. Yeah, Howard Stern also did Fart Man. Har, har, har. I never understood that. I never understood that. No, I've never seen Ichi the Killer, Doodly Jet. I know exactly what it is, but I've never seen it. Well, it looks like you get someone 100% to confirm that there's a Chubu in here. I don't think I'm going to waste time on it, only because chances are, you know, I'm just going to walk in circles and never find it. I want a confirmation that it's in here, you know. So this is the dim sum shop. See him full $2 million. I saw it to the left of you. Where? No. Thank you, CM Fool, for the $1 tip. I appreciate that. There is one confirmed, says Richard Lank. Great. Well, I've got like 2 in-game hours to figure this out. I don't see anything of any indication that that's a Chubu. Oh my god. A Chubu in here. The music stopped. Good game goblin is. Oh yeah, there's one in the store, but you have to plug your controller into the second port and read the manual. That's like I mean, obviously that's a Metal Gear reference, but how about in Pokemon Sword? There's a Pokemon you need to be playing on your Switch undocked and flip the Switch upside down and like evolve it upside down or some shit. Like it's crazy. Like what the fuck? Like what the hell is that? Typically there's food in like a food place. They don't have any food though. They're very hungry. Someone needs to feed these people. Ugh. OJ Sims at $2 million says, looks like you're making money. You're able to take 2 days off. Keep up the great work, buddy. Yeah, you know, let me tell you, just being honest, taking 2 days off, it hurts. Because, like, you know, guys know, I depend on the income every day that I'm here. But I needed to take the day off for shopping on Tuesday anyway. And the fact that I knew that very few people would be showing up on Christmas Day anyway. I know because some years in the past, I did actually stream on Christmas Day, and it was basically a waste of time. So that's why I decided to do it the way I did this year. Okay. Could it be in the front hallway here? I didn't even look over here yet. Philip Smelly Lips at 100-bit cheer basically saying he feels that I stream too much for my health. I should take more time off. Most of the streamers he follows is
This
taking
looks impossible. I should head back.
Most of the streamers he follows are taking extended time off, and he thinks it's not good for my health to be streaming as much as I do. First of all, I mean, you may be right. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to do this to make enough money to make ends meet. Like, admittedly, I would like to take more time off. I can't. And a lot of people, oh, well, you just raised a bunch of money with that goal you did last week. pre-Christmas. Yeah, and guess where all that went? To taxes. Like I said, like, that's going to pay my tax attorneys. So now they'll file my state taxes, and that money will pay my state taxes. So, you see, like, people just assume that, oh, you made tons of money. No, all the money that I always raise for things goes towards something. That's why I have to do it. All that money is going to be gone momentarily, you know. In fact, as soon as everyone's back from Christmas break, that money goes away. So, I'm back to gaming, back to streaming, back to the grind, and I have to be, because that's sadly the situation I'm in. Maybe one day I'll actually be able to take a significant amount of time away from streaming to have some time with my family. I would love that, but the 2 days was more than enough. Seriously, like, I can't be away any further. So, Good Game Goblin tipped me $1. Said, "This is prime Chinese propaganda shit. A rude Japanese teenager pointing a camera in innocent people's faces and loitering around suspiciously." He's talking about Rio. And Tomahawk just did a 100-bit cheer, or excuse me, a 1,000-bit cheer. This is kind of a boring game, but your commentary makes it better. Yeah, this sucks. There's no way I'm going to find the Chubu in here. If no one looks this up for me, I'm never going to find it. I tell you right now, it seems impossible. Because this isn't a store where there's, like, shelving. It's just a much larger building. And I can tell the Chubu's going to be, like, crushed or hidden somewhere that I'm never going to find it. Because I'm looking at all the apparent places and seeing nothing. So unless someone looks this up and tells me, I think we're done. By the way, there's only an endgame half hour, which is like 3 minutes left to find it anyway, until the day resets, so. I guess I'm going to give up. Chandeliers? Turk Delphi says the chandeliers. Oh my god. Don't see it there. What the fuck? I seriously don't see it, man. I'm staring at every chandelier. I don't see it. This is ridiculous. What's the name of the store? It's the Dim Sum. Kowloon Dim Sum. Oh, we're about to run out of time. Let's update these leaderboards here. Hey, at least I'm not going to run out of money to pay for the rent anymore, huh? So thanks again, Tomahawk. Let me update the leaderboard here. Philip Smelly Lips Cheery says, "Keep up the hard work. You inspire me. I want to be a streamer. My mom says I need a real job. It's nice to show hard workers like you to prove her wrong." Well, there you go. It's by the Velvet Rope. What Velvet Rope? It's too late. It's too late. The Velvet Rope next to the capsule machines.
Look at the time. I should get back to the hotel.
Oh, I'll have to check this out next time. God damn it. Ugh, God damn it. I think I can buy healing items now, right? I don't think I have any, so I think I could buy some. Okay.
Hey, Shenhua.
Hi, Dion. Have you found anything?
Yeah. It seems the Red Snakes didn't take too kindly to the priests of Washout Temple criticizing them.
We already heard this, didn't we?
I can imagine.
I still don't know where they are, though. How about you? Have you learned anything?
I have. Apparently, they've been targeting shops run by women and older residents. They're disgusting criminals.
Disgusting.
If I can just figure out where they hang out.
Filthy criminals.
Sinari Road.
What?
Several
yeah, we already
people
had
say
this
they've seen the Red
conversation.
Snakes along Sinari Road.
Sonari
Is that
Road.
so?
PW Dubs just tipped the $1 says, Everyone's
I'm
saying
going to
Amber
go
Lynn
back
is
to
my
the
sister.
room.
I thought you were an only child. I don't have any sisters.
Okay.
I have a cousin who lived with me for a long time who was like a sister to me, but I do not have any real sisters. It's just people being stupid, and you should stop falling for their nonsense. So there you go. There you go. All right. La 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 la. Okay. Man, did I get so many freaking plants. At least I'm done with that area with plants now. Not out there now. I can grab my apples. Grab the
Looks
apples!
good. Guess I'll take it.
Wolf them down. Okay. Would I play the Final Fantasy VII remastered demo if they released it for PSN? If people wanted to see it. Typically, the demos are pretty short though, so I don't know how much of a stream that would make. Time to sleep. La 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 la. The next day. Will I go back to Plants vs. Zombies? Probably not, considering the fact that the game is incredibly laggy and not fun to play online because of that. Will I change Rio's outfit this stream? The only way I can do that is if I buy more clothes for him, which I haven't done yet. So if I do go buy more clothes, maybe, but I need to buy clothes. The clothes are so expensive. Like I said, I could probably buy a ton of clothes, but I have to unload my entire wallet to do it. It's just nuts.
Hey, you!
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
I only have $5,100.
Thank you.
Derek, the Chubus are these little, almost like chicks or chicken-looking things that are cartoony.
Good morning.
Little dolls that you find in
Morning.
every shop. They're optional to
Be
find, but
careful out there.
you can get one in every shop.
Those thugs are out there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. You should watch out too.
Right.
Stay away from anyone suspicious looking. Then come find me.
Okay, I will.
They've been here for like a month. They didn't find shit. They've been in town for like a fucking month. They didn't do anything. Alright, let's go back to the area we were in. By running turbo speed. We'll go back to that shop and find the goddamn Chubu, which apparently is a velvet rope right near the vending machines. That's what I'm being told anyway. Philip's smelly lips at 100-bit cheering says, if money wasn't an issue, where would you like to live in the world and what would you drive? Honestly, I don't know where I would want to live better than here. I like it here a lot. I really like it here. As for what would I drive, I don't need a luxury car. I'm not looking for a luxury car. I like the car I have too. Like seriously, I like where I live and I like what I drive. So if I made more money than I do right now, I probably wouldn't change anything. And I mean that too. Everything would probably be the same for me. I would probably work less for sure. I'd take more time away to be with my family, and have more relaxing time. But I probably wouldn't change anything else. Of course, you know, the joke that everyone wants to hear me say is, oh, I would have like 14 rebuilt Mustangs. You know? Recertified rebuilt Mustangs. That's what I would buy. A whole giant collection of them, of course. A duck. Amadian1 has resubscribed for 8 months. Thank you very much, Amadian1, for the resub. I appreciate that. I found another plant. So that's the temple they want me to go to advance the plot. Oh god, I didn't go over here either, did I? There's another area to go to. Oh my god. This game is just wild. There's so much shit to do. Alright, here's the dim sum. So apparently the velvet rope Oh my god.
This is it.
The velvet rope. Wow. Alright. Now what's this shop next to it that we gotta go across? By the way, is there anything here? Oh, look. Oh my god. Yes, Derek, this is set in the 1980s. That is absolutely correct. No, there is no fee to use Twitch, Snake Eater. There's absolutely no fee to use Twitch. However, you know, they make a cut off of things like cheering and subs, so they're happy that I'm here. You know, the fact that you guys contribute to my streams means that they make some money too, so. Peking Duck House. Peking duck, dude. I've never had a Peking duck, but I've had duck other ways. I love duck. I think duck is absolutely delicious and amazing. I guess now, shall I tell you guys the story of our Christmas Eve? What we did on Christmas Eve, and it was a little bit different this year. So, our Christmas Eve this year was weird because it was our normal day out. You know, when I say we, it's my wife and I. Normally, we would go out on Tuesdays and we would do our grocery shopping, and we would do some fun shopping for ourselves as well, usually. And, you know, that's the day when we usually go out to eat once a week if we do. So, what we usually do on Christmas Eve is we go and we get, like, Chinese food for dinner. And we go to this certain restaurant that's local to us. It's right near us. And we get a nice Chinese food dinner that night because the Chinese don't celebrate Christmas like we do. So to them, it's just a normal day for a restaurant. And in fact, Chinese restaurants usually make a lot of money on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day because typically they're open those days. So, first of all, oh my God. First time I've ever really been out on Christmas Eve like that. I think we're going to avoid it as much as possible in the future. That was just insane. So, we go grocery shopping. Of course, the store is full of people shopping for like Christmas Day meals because they were lazy and didn't do it ahead of time. We were actually just shopping our normal shopping for the week while everyone else was like rushing around trying to get stuff for Christmas. We had to wait in line 35 minutes. 35 minutes to check out at the grocery store. We actually spent more time in line than gathering the groceries. Oh, man. And then when we were out, dude, the traffic was just insanely ridiculous. The traffic was out of control. Over the top. There were so many people out and the traffic was so annoying that it just wasn't fun. You know what I mean? Now the difference here was once it started to get late, all the stores closed early. Oh, did I find it? That's it. I found it.
So you were here.
Nice. So all the stores close early on Christmas Eve. They all close between 5 and 6 p.m. here. So the good news was most people by then were off the roads, and we were finishing up. Like, that was perfect for us because that's about the time that we eat dinner. So we actually finished up what we wanted to do, being out and about, and then we were hungry for dinner around then. But man, dude, it was so busy that more than likely we will try to always schedule our day off not on Christmas Eve ever again. It was too bad. And then, when we went to get dinner, disaster struck, okay? So we've gone to this same Chinese restaurant for years on Christmas Eve. They're always open. We go there, they're closed. And it says big on the door, closed on Tuesday, but open all day Christmas Day. So for whatever reason, they chose to close their business Christmas Eve, but to be open all day Christmas Day. And we were devastated. We're like, you've got to be kidding. Like, this is something we do every year. It's a tradition. And now we can't get our food here. Okay? And we were like, what are we going to do? So we started searching online for another Chinese place. Listen to that. Not even a whole block over, one plaza over, there was a Chinese place, and we went there, and it was really good. Like, the food was really good. There was a value. We got these value platters. So what it was an entree that you chose. So Kat got General So or Chow's chicken, whatever it's called, and I got chicken with vegetables. And then you get a side of fried rice. You get one egg roll. You get some sliced barbecue pork, and you get a soup. all for like $13. It was like a crazy value. And we each got that, and we were like, holy shit, this is like crazy good. And in reality, even though we really liked the other Chinese restaurant that we usually went to, we were actually quite happy. The hell? Oh, it's another fishing place. Yeah. Another cutscene for
What
it,
about
too.
this one?
Interesting. And here I took you for a little guppy. Only a seasoned angler would I that set.
Really?
But I want you to use it. Only someone like you will feel the difference. Fair warning, it's more expensive than the rest.
No shit.
So how about it? Give it a shot?
No, we're not doing that. I was looking for a Chubu, actually, but, So, yeah, so even though we almost had a pretty bad situation where there was going to be nowhere to eat on Christmas Eve, and we were just going to go home and have a lunch meat sandwich or something, we lucked out by finding another Chinese place right nearby, not even a block away, that ended up having really good food and a really good value for the food. So we actually ended up having a pretty good Christmas Eve dinner because of that. So there you go. I'm sure many of you had a pretty crazy Christmas Eve because everyone has a different thing. You know, used to be on Christmas Eve when I was a kid. We would go over to my great aunt's house. My whole family would gather there. You know, my godparents and their kids and, you know, other relatives. Like, there'd be a ton of relatives who would just gather at my great aunt's house.
Looks like I can't go in.
Oh, I can't go in there, huh? But, you know, that was quite a long time ago. Now sadly, that group of my family doesn't even talk to each other anymore. And, you know, a lot of my relatives have passed away. Both my great aunt and great uncle passed away. You know, things change over time, right? So, it is what it is. I hope you guys had a good Christmas Eve as well. Charles did 100-bit cheers. You have to try Peking duck wrapped in a bun. It's a signature dish of Beijing. It's so good. Yeah, I never had that.
Looks like I can't go in.
I've had a few different kinds of duck. I've had roasted duck breast that you dip in like a plum sauce. And I've also had smoked duck. So I've had duck a couple of ways. I think duck is very, very good food. I think it's very tasty. I like the different ways that you can have it. Like duck, one of my favorite Chinese foods. But I didn't get it. Like I said, I got, I wasn't super hungry on Christmas Eve, so I got chicken and vegetables. It was really good. No breading, so it was just like nice cooked white meat chicken, stir-fried with mixed veggies, and this savory kind of a sauce. It was very good, very tasty. I was pleased. Now I must find this Chubu, because I don't know where the fuck it is. Where the hell is this Chubu? In the shop. Cody Carl's Jr. said, have you used the air fryer yet? If so, how is it? Well, we tried using the air fryer to make popcorn chicken. It didn't go horribly, but it didn't go well either. Like, what we're finding is that for like actually breaded fried chicken, it's not working out so well because
looks like I can't go in.
You know, when you do typical fried chicken, you're frying it in oil. So the breading ends up coming out being like full of flavor, but also like moist. You know what I mean? Like, or crunchy or whatever. When we did the air fryer popcorn chicken, it came out kind of dry. And I know they say, oh, you should spray oil all over the chicken. We tried that. You know, you don't want to spray too much because then you're going to get the whole fryer covered in oil. You got to scrub the fuck out of it when you're done. So it came out all right. Kat seasoned it a bit. And I think she used garlic powder and used a little bit too much because it basically had a strong taste of garlic. But we had this dipping sauce that we used that was supposed to be like a Thai chili dipping sauce. And in reality, it was very good with the Thai dipping sauce. So, we tried twice to make this popcorn chicken, and really neither time did it come out very good. So we said, I think next time we use the air fryer, you're going to do something like a side, like do air fryer fries or something like that. Or we're going to try like a meat that you can roast, because actually our air fryer has a rotisserie with it. So maybe we're going to try maybe like a pork loin or something, or a chicken, a little small chicken, and put that in there. Oh, there it is! It's in a boot!
Oh, I found it.
It's sticking out of the boot. I stared at it earlier and I didn't get it, right? So we're definitely gonna try again. We're just not gonna do, I don't think we're gonna do fried chicken again. I think we're gonna do something completely different. Because we tried twice, it didn't come out great. And we're tired of trying the same thing. Plus, it's very messy to clean up fried chicken. You know, the freaking batter gets everywhere. Okay. Was she chastised for failing to cook the chicken? No. She wasn't chastised. In fact, if anything, she beats herself up more than I ever would. You know, she was sad. She's like, man, the popcorn chicken didn't come out great. And she was disappointed. I'm like, hey, that's life. Sometimes things come out great, sometimes they don't. Truth of the matter is, she's made so many amazing recipes. To have one thing that we haven't perfected yet is not something that you should be sad about. You know what I mean? The air fryer's brand new. It's a tool we've never used before. We're trying to learn how to use it. And it's probably going to take a while to utilize it and find out recipes that we like in it. You know, one thing that we like to do is turkey burgers. We'll probably, instead of frying them in a pan, we'll try frying them in the air fryer next time and see how they come out. So. Oh, Dirk said he did Hot Pot on Christmas Eve. Oh, that's awesome. See, Hot Pot's good, but I don't like Hot Pot because it takes too long to cook your damn food. When I go to a restaurant, I want to sit down. I want the food presented to me so I can devour the tasty food. Here's the food, but it's raw veggies and raw meat, and now you have to sit here cooking it in the flavored sauces. I like the idea, but it's too much work. I just want to sit down and eat. You know what I mean? That's me anyway. I totally understand why people would like Hot Pot, because I have had it, and it is good. It's very tasty, but I just want to, I don't want to do the extra work. I'm a lazy bum. When I sit down, I just want to eat and relax. I don't want to cook my own shit. You know, the same thing, you get a lobster. Oh, here's your lobster dinner that I get to sit here cracking with fucking claw cracker, ripping the thing apart. Fuck that. Just give me the meat. Give me what I paid for. You know, I want to come here and enjoy myself. I don't want to have to do work to eat my food. I'm not a hunter-gatherer. I paid you to prepare the meal, make the meal easy for me, right? What do we eat Christmas Day? A smoked ham with cornbread dressing / stuffing, whatever you want to call it, and some 4-cheese mac and cheese. Oh, also we had an apple pie. That was one of those ones you get in the freezer at the grocery store, but then you bake it in your oven. So the apple pie itself tasted amazing, but for some reason, the pie stuck to the bottom of the tinfoil container, and when we cut it, it just won't come out. So when we get it, the whole thing disintegrates. You have to have like a big, pieces of the pie on your plate because there's no way to get it out in one piece. It just like stuck to the thing and fell apart. And we don't know why the hell that happened because Kat's like, I've gotten this kind of pie before, it never did that. So I don't know. I don't know if I did something wrong or whatever. Maybe I screwed it up. Who knows? I'm terrible. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So maybe I'm just an idiot. But I can't get it out in one piece. Damn! He's got a book in there for 5,000. Holy shit. 5,000 for one of his martial arts books. I wonder what the hell one it is. We're going to check. I'm going to talk to him and see what he's selling. But I'm trying to find the Chubu. Here we go again with the Chubu that's impossible to friggin' find. Ugh, where the fuck could it be? Alright, let's talk to the guy.
Excuse me.
Looking for something?
I screwed up. I wanted to go to the vendor option, not the dialogue option.
As you can see, I specialize in martial arts. If it's martial arts you seek, I can help.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, what does he have for sale? Let's see. No, talk to him. Oh my god, talk to him.
Excuse me.
Are you looking for something in particular? Perhaps I have it in stock.
I've already got a ton of badass books, but let's see what he sells. Dancing Swallow. Striking from low to high. Signature move involves unleashing a roundhouse kick that resembles a swallow darting back and forth. 3,400. Damn. That's the most expensive one. I think that's the Searing Flame Chain Pit Slash. Burrowing Full Moon Twin. Dude, he has a lot. Engulfing Strike. Back Twist Fist I already have. Twin Palm Flurry. Dancing Fist. Mountain Crusher. I almost think, I have enough money, I almost think I want to buy the most expensive one to see if it's any good. A signature move, it's a roundhouse kick that resembles a swallow darting back and forth. It strikes from low to high. That sounds good. I might buy it. I think I'm going to buy it. Oh, really? Skate Sean says the 1 for 5,000 is important for the story later, then I'm not going to buy anything.
Come back.
I'm going to save money. Rob tipped me $1 says, can we get some plot, please? Yes, in fact, Rob, this is the last building with a Chubu. After this, we can go to the temple and advance the plot. It really is the last one. Good Game Goblin tipped me $1 said, he basically said the same. He's trying to cause Inception. He's like, Good Game Dollar tipped me $1, so thanks for the dollar. All right, thank you, Good Game Goblin, and thank you, Rob. Don't worry, there will be plot in just a moment. We just have to find the Chubu. All right, we have to find the Chubu in here, and then we can go to the plot. I promise you, because we did all the other buildings. This is the last one. Kat is making something right now that smells really good. I don't know what she's doing, but it smells good. I don't know. She's probably making herself lunch. Damn. I'm gonna get hungry. Oh!
This is it.
I found it randomly. Nice. Alright, we got the Chobu or Chubu, whatever the hell it's called. So that should be it. Now we can go to the shrine, which is over here. And that's gonna advance the plot. Yep. Okay, here we go. That's the shrine. Of course, over here we've got a walking path. Over here we've got a walking path. What could be over here? Oh, look, we got more herbs. My God, this game, dude.